welcome to Reality with GP. Before the show starts, a few ground rules need to be said. Number 1, if you're a prominent YouTuber and you admire GP's editing style, add to GP directly about how he does his editing. Number 2, prominent YouTubers must do a reaction video to GP's latest upload to learn his editing techniques for free. Number 3, people who are emotionally sensitive to cold, hard truth, you don't belong here, so get the fuck on somewhere right now. Number 4, any non-black women or black women under the age of 40 who find GP romantically or sexually attractive, refrain from advances, or else you will get blocked. Number 5, if you are an attractive 40 to 55-year-old black woman and you would date and or marry a 24-year-old man, inbox GP on Instagram. It's GP, your show starts in less than 30 seconds. You ready?
You damn right I'm ready. And make sure I look good for the camera just in case one of these fine ass grannies decide to tune into the show. Alright, let's get it. On the last installment of Reality with GP reviewed a video of a guy who is the perfect example of the root cause of all these modern women's BS.
It's 2024. If you a man and you dating a woman that's a single mom and she has kids, it is 100% your responsibility to take care of her and her kids. Whatever her baby father pays in child support on a monthly basis, you're supposed to pay twice that.
Stay tuned for what's to come on today's installment of Reality with GP. Yo, what's good with y'all? It's your boy GP. Alright, I'm back and I got another video for y'all today. Before we get into that video, look directly where that red arrow points. Just spot me on your screen if you haven't already. Alright, now let's roll that.
Yes, I do have a child. And I don't care. I prefer to not date a man with kids. Like, dating a man with kids, guys, and especially after you've been a single mom, like, it's just something that you don't want to deal with.
I do not date men with kids, so much so that the men that I had children with are even disqualified.
9 times out of 10, I would never date a guy with kids. And I have a kid.
The baby dads are for the girls under 25 who are like naive and will believe everything he says and will watch his kids for him when it's his weekend. You know what I mean? Like, that's who the baby dads are for. The baby dads are not for the single moms.
Let me break this down in a deep, short form, logical, critical thinking, observational analysis. Now, all the women in that video were lying about the reasoning behind not dating single fathers. Let me explain what I mean by that. Many single moms are so intent on marrying childless men. The reason being that because they know that if they date a single father or married one, his kid will always come first before her. And most women always want everything to be about them in a relationship when they date or get married. Now, there are many guys with financial means with no children that are still agreeing to the cold, hard truth and gladly willing to do it. There are many untold stories out there of guys who are now in their 40s, 50s, 60s, and older and currently single due to wasting the peak of their youth raising another man's child, ultimately getting discarded like useless trash once the child became grown. Now, this wouldn't be a conversation if the overwhelming majority of men weren't simps. If you really think about it from a critical thinking, observational, analytical standpoint, a simp is nothing more than an easily replaceable human sacrifice for the mistakes of all women. This is one of the many issues that deter you from having romantic or sexual interest in young women, because they all expect, if you romantically interested in them, to be a simp. And that's exactly why I'm 24 and I only like 40 through 55-year-old black women. I actually made up my own sexuality based on that. I identify as granny sexual because I only fuck with grannies. And as always, I gotta end off like this. If you are a 40 to 55-year-old black woman and you really gonna have guys young enough to be your son hitting on you all the time, go ahead, hit your boy up on Instagram. All my shows are on that middle TV up there.
If you enjoyed the show, be sure to follow the instructions right below me. Unless you're illiterate. In the case that you're illiterate, go learn to read before tuning back into the show. This show is for fully literate adults only. I'll see you guys in the next video. Till next time.